It feels like I'm the only one awake now. The thing with having such a rare perspective is that it destroys the things that you once found happy. Being around with family, being around with friends, wasting time, going to the park, doing the little things, drawing, eating out with friends. I don't know, these things that I found some sort of joy back when I had nothing going on in my life. But as of right now, my purpose has heightened everything in me. Every cell in my living and breathing body has been heightened. And with that, I've become so aware of everything. A bit too aware, actually. It's almost like this thing where, well, not really a thing, but think of it like a perk, a video game power up, where you get to see everything around you. With one click of a button, you see everything, like a survivor's sense. It's it's really the rot, the darkness that I see. I just see through people. I see through the bullshit. Whenever people talk ill about a lot of things, or share the funniest reel they saw, or talk about their holiday in this place, and the list goes on. And sometimes I just think to myself how stupid it actually sounds. You guys are so focused on all this shit when you guys don't realize what's actually happening. Like, have you ever stepped into a grocery store? I don't know whether it's just me, but when I step in, I make it a point to stop moving and I look around. All I see is rot, boredom. It feels like I'm in a system, literally. And it has gotten to that point of awareness because of my purpose and perspective of the world. Like, even my own family. It sounds so crazy, but they are even part of the system. My mom's self destruction, my dad's just doing his own thing, my sister's just drifting away. And seeing all this makes me feel like I'm the only one awake. I went for a 4 a.m. walk in the morning. Yeah, no shit. Oh my god. I just walked. I sat in the silence for a while. I stared at the stars, the moon. I felt the silence of the world. No one was there. The streets were empty. And I felt like I was really the only guy awake, like on planet Earth. I don't know how, I don't get why can't people see the world differently? I have no say in that because every individual has a worldview, and that worldview limits or expands what they do, the choices, the decisions that they make every day. And maybe for me, I have this awareness because of the purpose that I have. And that's why I do things that not many people do. Maybe that's why it feels really lonely. This awareness has gotten me so far, but at the same time made me feel true darkness, the rot. It feels like a superpower some days. Well, most days actually, I see everything. The traffic lights, the cars, number plates, fire escape plans, things people say in conversations that most people miss, body language, movement. It's the feeling that I can describe to you is almost divine. It feels like time slows down just for you and you see everything so clearly. It literally feels like I'm Quicksilver or Flash, where you're moving so quickly that everything else slows down and you see every detail. But with that intelligence comes sadness, isolation, because it does feel like that. You start to question why are you here? Why can't the people be like you? Why is your family even trapped in the system? And it's all these thoughts that run through my head and it drives me crazy sometimes. But I would say that's the price of ambition, intelligence, true intelligence. This is what it looks like. It's not getting straight A's in school. Because clearly, when I look at the people in my school, they're just NPCs, walking, going about their day, wasting their time, raising their hands in class, answering stupid questions that no one wants to know the answer to, and staring at whiteboards with stupid questions. They don't see the rot, they don't feel it, they don't know what's coming. It almost is like I stepped out of the conveyor belt because I clearly saw the light at the end isn't light. It's literally flames. It's like that scene from Toy Story when Woody and Buzz and the toys were stuck in the junkyard and that conveyor belt was taking them through this pathway. And they saw light at the end of the tunnel. But that wasn't light, it was an incinerator ready to burn them to ashes. So metaphorically, in this sense, the fire is literally the system that you get trapped into, the 9-to-5 job, bad habits, time slipping out of your hands, and life slowly starting to solidify into this little thing when it can be so much more. That's how I see the world. And that's what it feels like right now. It's really funny because I remember asking for purpose when I was 15. All I did at home was play Pixel Gun 3D, if you know what that game is. And my parents chose the paths for me, aerospace, becoming a pilot and all that. And back then I thought they were right. I really did. And then everything changed. I felt conflict. I went through something and that changed everything. And it's so weird how the tables turned suddenly. And it's almost sad. It's not like I'm saying that I'm better than everyone. I'm clearly not. But that awareness does something to you. And it did something to me. The rarer your perspective on life, you do things that not many people do. You know, it doesn't have to be like mine where I feel the darkness, where you feel the darkness and rot in society. It doesn't have to be that crazy. But as long as you're seeing opportunities, you see the world not like everybody else does. You don't see it like an obligation, but an opportunity. That's good enough. But for me, man, this is what I feel like every single day. Time slows down and it's just me and my pocket of time around me. It's a curse, man, it's a curse, but also a gift. Weird, right? How I went from no purpose to nothing going on in my life, to having such a strong desire, this strong perspective on life that has made me want to do something more. Yeah. That's all I have. Thank you for watching. Ciao.